Hello, and welcome to Year of the Machine. This week we watched the Mr. Inspector Gadget movie.
Oh yes, Mr. Inspector Gadget. We usually do these late, and you seem more tired than usual at this hour.
The Inspector Gadget movie from, I don't remember what
1999.
year it is, but it's the first live action one, so...
Oh right, there is a sequel. I was going to ask, is there another live action one? Yeah,
Unfortunately.
There is a sequel.
I don't know why they didn't have any of the characters returning, like the actors.
Yeah, the characters are the same. It's like, what the hell are you talking about? I think I tried watching the sequel twice in my life, and I didn't finish it either time because it was so freaking boring.
I don't think I ever watched it because I realized even from the commercial it wasn't even the same dude being the Inspector Gadget.
Inster Gadget? You're really not doing well tonight. We're keeping this.
Fine. The plot. It's very...
It's the Inspector Gadget origin story. John Brown is a security guard. Is he a security? Was he?
Yeah. For, like, just some random building.
It was like the science lab the scientist lady and her dad worked at.
Oh, yeah. The Go-Go Gadget Industries.
That's not even close, but I like your enthusiasm. Anyway, the scientist lady, Brenda, holy shit, and her dad are making a robot foot that you can control with your mind, and it gets stolen.
By
John
Dr. Claw.
John goes after them and then ends up getting blown up and turned into Inspector Gadget.
And Dr. Claw gets his hand crushed by a bowling ball.
Yeah, and then the rest of the movie is essentially just him both learning how to like be Inspector Gadget, but also about Claw trying to replicate his the Inspector Gadget technology to make like a bunch of android super soldiers to sell.
And do you know the usual Inspector Gadget shenanigans happens where Inspector Gadget usually just either accidents himself into winning or...
Oh, that ending with the helicopter was definitely him accidenting himself. How do you even plan for that shit? Like, he used the spring from a freaking pen, right? To take out a helicopter?
It was crazy.
You know, when this movie came out when we were like 8 years old, I loved it. I didn't even question how most of this shit doesn't make sense.
Oh boy. Okay.
Acting.
We'll get to it's zany. It's cartoony.
Yeah, I recognize a few actors in here. Unfortunately, one of those actors is Andy Dick.
Andy Dick.
On the bright side,
there were better actors.
Yeah, like Matthew Broderick, who played Inspector Gadget, and he's still Matthew Broderick. I'm not really sure how he got to play Ferris Bueller, but who I might remind you is the actual antagonist of that movie.
The real bad guy.
Oh, and I actually didn't know it until we were looking it up, but Rupert Everett, the guy who played Claw, was actually has actually been in a few things we recognize. He was in the second and third Shrek movies as Prince Charming.
Oh. I mean, that's cool.
It seems like he's also been in a lot of like movie versions of classical theater to an extent, and he's been in some religious stuff in the past few years, it looks like.
Okay, I was kind of skimming as you were looking through his IMDb. Why did he play so many king or princes roles?
Why not?
Anyways, he also had Penny. She was as helpful as she could be for being a kid in a live-action movie.
What can you say about the actor? How'd the actor do?
She did good. I don't know the actor's name, but...
Yeah, I did notice that about the acting, that it was really, like, cartoony and exaggerated. Obviously, that's based on a cartoon, but...
It was a lot less noticeable when I was a kid, which I guess you've already stated, so...
Yeah. There's a lot that's less noticeable as a kid. Specifically... The sound effects. Oh my god, the constant fucking cartoon sound effects got so annoying.
It was endless.
I didn't realize how... I knew they were in there. I didn't realize how bad it was when we were kids, though.
It was literally endless. Like there's...
It's every scene. And usually there's no point. Like, I understand why they're doing it, but I don't understand why they're doing it. And the music is pretty forgettable, but they do the Inspector Gadget theme in the song like 10 different ways throughout the runtime, so that was interesting.
So many different versions of it.
They had one song and they just kind of rolled with it. They had one song and an entire like
movie
an entire fucking computer file of cartoon sound effects. And they used both copiously.
Yes.
Cinematography. My God, this movie cannot stay still.
It was a lot of movements.
If I had one problem aside from the fucking sound effects, it would be the fact that it doesn't linger on most shots for more than like half a second. Oh, and sometimes when it changed to different scenes,
it just jumped.
Yeah,
there was no
like at the
traveling moments.
Like at the fucking gala. Like first one scene, he's at the house. It does one of those ridiculous fucking scene changes that have just the blueprint of his stupid gadgets and some dumb sound effects, and then he's just like trying to dance with Brenda. It's like, what the fuck? What happened before this?
Yeah, it was. I don't know. There was a lot happening.
I feel like this was a lot easier to process when we were small.
Or maybe we just thought we were processing it.
Yeah, that could be too.
How about the special effects?
A lot of them have not aged well, and by a lot I mean none of them have aged well. But they have aged. They have definitely aged.
All right, so how do I say
I
this?
just hope that poor Tarantula was okay after dropping like 100 feet. It's probably not. There were cars. Was that real? Did he actually have the spider crawl out of his mouth, or was that CG?
I don't know. Like, I think they might have had actual practical effect robot parts.
Oh.
So
I was kind of hoping that it was just
happen.
Matthew Broderick having a tarantula crawl out of his fucking mouth.
I didn't like his fake teeth as evil Mr. Gadget.
Honestly, that Gadget should have won and then just took over the original's life.
That'd have been weird. Okay, so...
Yeah, but it would have made the sequel a lot more interesting. Also, the bad guy probably wouldn't have survived.
I guess for a lack of better terms, this is probably a movie that I should have just kept as a childhood memory. Because it definitely seemed better when I was a kid.
It's not as good watching it in our 30s as it was watching it when we were like 8, 9 years old.
But hey, they tried the best they could for what is essentially RoboCop for kids.
Are you sure they tried their best? Because I don't really think they did.